think that the message here should be for the world. The President of the United States is not a game player, but don't play games.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
Adversaries remain on notice.
It involved more than 150 aircraft launching across the Western Hemisphere.
Nicolas Maduro's arrest and overthrow is not an isolated event. The United States is asserting its will on entire Latam region, and this is not new for Washington. The roots of this doctrine dates back to the times of the 5th U.S. President, James Monroe.
It is a big deal, but we've superseded it by a lot, by a real lot. They now call it the Monroe Doctrine. I don't know. It's Monroe Doctrine. We sort of forgot about it. It was very important, but we forgot about it. We don't forget about it anymore. Under our new national security strategy, American dominance in the Western Hemisphere will never be questioned again.
But what is this Monroe Doctrine Donald Trump is talking about? Let's break it down for you. The 1823 Doctrine divided the world into different spheres of influence. It was aimed to keep the European powers out of Americas, warning that any attempt of exerting influence in Latin America will be viewed as direct attack on the U.S., effectively bringing the entire Western Hemisphere under American sphere of influence. Venezuela entered the frame during the 1902-1903 economic crisis, when the country refused to pay debts to European creditors. This led to a naval blockade by Britain, Italy, and Germany. In the wake of the crisis, then U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt intervened and urged European powers to back down. During the peak of the Cold War in the 1980s, President Ronald Reagan took the doctrine to the next level. The U.S. backed anti-communist forces in Latam region. It effectively served as a precursor to interventions in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Nicaragua. Nicolas Maduro's political mentor and the architect of Bolivarian revolution, Hugo Chavez, changed the diplomatic dynamic between Caracas and Washington after coming into power in 1999. Chavez expelled major U.S. companies and nationalized the oil industry. In his address to the nation after the capture of Nicolas Maduro, the President of the United States announced return of U.S. companies in Venezuela, making this operation a complex interplay of oil, drugs, and sphere of influence in the neighborhood.